Now, how do I study? Well, the answer is that I don't. Most of the time I'm winging it and hope I don't fail. So a C or above I'm actually quite happy with. But when I do study, it's because I really need to. I usually in the library computer lab, which looks pretty much like a huge office building, with a lot of computers with the walls, desk, and furniture all different shades of gray. The computer lab is kind of located in this two-story building, but imagine the first story is kind of more underground. I don't know. It's weird. It looks kind of sad, not gonna lie, because it's kind of in the basement. And I'm usually there from around 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., which is when the library closes. And there's been a few times where I'm the only one in the building, and the security guard has to come over to ask me to leave. There was one time that I realized there was nobody in the building, so I decided to just unplug my headphones and blast music and spin around with the rolly chair all around the library. I remember the only reason I stopped is because at one point I was directly facing a security camera and realized there's probably someone just watching my America's Got Talent video. Now, don't get me wrong, spending time from 8 to 8 seems like I'm doing a lot of work, but in reality, it looks more like I'm playing Stardew Valley, watching YouTube, Tetris, or really just sitting there and contemplating whether or not I should do my work, and then giving myself 10 minutes of free time that later add to 10 hours of free time until I even pull up my assignments. And you know that feeling you get the motivation up to pull up the assignment, and for some reason that just feels like enough. That just feels like you did so much work that you decide to reward yourself with another break. Other than that, there are days where I just flat out take a nap in the library for many hours until someone wakes me up or I happen to have to use the bathroom, which is actually a lot of the time. But with the last 2 hours left, I actually do end up locking in and getting some work done. Because that's when everything starts to hit that I really just spent 10 hours doing nothing. When I study or do work, it consists of me either reading something over and over again until it's at least 50% in my head, or just cramming it in all in hopes that it was right, and even if it was wrong, it was a miracle I even looked at it. So, yeah, I feel pretty good. No, that's not a good mentality to have. Oh god. Another thing is that I always have a pile of stuff all over my desk. I can tell you now, it's 100% because of aesthetics, and nothing to do with the fact that I might need any of it. There's like a fat pencil case to my right with a huge binder, and in half of my textbooks, there's a laptop and a drink to the right of me, and loose papers all in front. I like how it looks whenever there's a pile of stuff all over my desk, and for some reason, there's just something nice about having water stains on my paper, or all those, those, cross, like, when you don't erase and you just cross it out. Yeah, I don't know why I don't like erasing for some reason. I just like crossing out. I don't know why it looks nicer. And then when there's just doodles all around the edges of the paper, it's like most of the time there's like eyes or you try to draw a face and it just looks like crap. And also when you take your paper out of your backpack and it's all crumpled, I don't know. I see that so often and I love it so much because they just take it out and they like try to flatten it out on their desk and I love that noise when it's just like just crumpling papers. Of course, though, my teachers aren't very appreciative when I hand them those papers, but don't let those crumpled graffiti papers get you fooled, because I'm actually quite an organized person. All of my assignments are hole punched and in a binder, separated by subject, and even the subjects are separated in order. Although, yes, everything else in my life is extremely all over the place and unorganized, but it's like a controlled mess, because I know where everything is. It just doesn't look like it. Overall, at the end of the day, I look a lot like this. And as much as it will look like I'm in pain and need to seriously fix the way I study because it just looks so. Yeah. Seeing my eyes sag in the mirror is just a good feeling to have because, it looks like I actually did something. Like I was actually like hard at work and studied. This is the face of success and knowledge, is what I tell myself. Oh, God. A fun fact is that for a while I just took a Dayquil whenever I needed to study because it was kind of just like a wake up pill. Even though you're only really supposed to take it when you're sick, which is how I started taking it. I was sick one day and when I took it, it woke me up so much that I got a lot of work done in one day. It felt like I took one of those pills from Limitless. Everything just opened up and felt so colorful. And there was a reason why too. I figured out that Dayquil actually has a small amount of what basically is meth, so that it kind of explains why it was so productive. but also explains why the next day I felt like crap. Because I used up so much brain energy doing work, I probably just wanted to just like stay in bed all day. So don't take that unless you're sick. Because for a while my friends probably thought I was addicted to it and also probably thought I was going insane. They had to look over my cubicle and just see me shaking, just like focusing so much on playing Tetris. I probably beat my high score so many times with Dayquil. I don't take it. Don't take it. It sounds like I'm saying take it. Don't take it. Don't take it unless you're sick. Yeah. So yeah, this video didn't really tell you much, I realize. If anything, this video probably tells you what not to do. So I highly recommend not doing anything I'm doing here. But yeah, see ya.